Hi friends, today I have a Ford Kuga with 1.6 Ecoboost engine and an interesting malfunction. But first I will tell you the prehistory about this car. The owner of this car asked me to change the complete petrol pump as there is no hatch in the car to replace or service the petrol pump. I took pneumatic scissors to cut the hatch myself and further service was more comfortable, did not have to remove the petrol tank. I arrived already prepared, but before starting I decided to start the engine and listen to how it works, to see how it reacts to the accelerator pedal. But my attempts to start the engine ended in failure. The engine was spinning without compression. It was audible, but to confirm this I started a small diagnostics. I looked at the fuel right under the bonnet. There are two quick disconnects, white and green. White is responsible for the supply of low pressure from the petrol tank. I disconnected it and saw that there is fuel. Then I started to measure the compression. I brought with me a fresh battery and a compression gauge, see what came out of it. It is worth adding that this engine was repaired 5,000 kilometers ago. It was put new liners in the block and a new cylinder head, because the old cylinder head cracked. The fourth cylinder has a little compression, but the others are nil. I don't know what's going on, but I'll check the timing just in case. In order to send the engine for repair, you need to find the cause, and the cause has not been found yet.
Вообще голяк. Второй цилиндр меряем. По нулям. Все готовы в первом цилиндре посмотреть компрессию. Давай. Ноль. Ноль без палочки.
The next day I took the car to my garage, removed the valve covers, plastic, aluminum, removed the high-pressure fuel pump, removed the vacuum pump, two valves of the phasal regulator. Now I can name the cause of this breakdown, although nothing is broken here yet. It looks strange, but it is. To adjust the cam pressure on the valve here, I used calibrated cups. They have no plunger pair and work without oil pressure, just calibrated cups. So, they are jammed at about the middle position, half pressed and not closed valves. The spring cannot push them towards the camshaft. The dipstick goes through where the valve should be closed. They're all open. It's all the fault of this counterfeit oil. It's not oily. There's no traces of oil on your hands when you try to take it. Look how it's dried on the camshaft. Good oil doesn't behave like that. It doesn't look like oil, not by color or smell.
Четвертый не совсем заклинил. Хотя вот тоже, вот должен быть закрытый, флажки вверху. Сюда 0,15 лезет, как в этом карандаш в стакане. Ну, в общем-то, и вот этот, все клапана приоткрыты. Замена ГБЦ. Еще раз вам хочу показать странное поведение этого масла. Вот смотрите на кулачке. Разве масло так засыхает? Вот то же самое, скорее всего, и в стаканах случилось. Вот оно разве так может сползти наполовину? Здесь сухо, здесь нет. Очень странное поведение. Ну, оно на масло-то и по цвету не похоже. Руки даже не хочется пачкать об эту мазуту. Тут все тоже высохло. Короче, дурная башка рукам покоя не дает. Я решил это дело все попробовать.
An old Russian proverb says that in order not to disassemble the engine, I will try to dissolve the head. There is a special remedy that dissolves oil and other hydrocarbon and sulfur deposits.
Короче, заливаю.
It is foam-based, slowly melts and gets into all the hard-to-reach places. This is not an advertisement. It is the best that is on sale today. It is necessary to foam the entire head, but first remove the remains of this crap oil. Once again, I wonder how it was possible to pour such a thing into the engine.
почему оно в
Now
таком
watch
виде.
how I fill the entire cylinder head with foam.
Ладно, и масло, короче, левак, контрафакт, даже подсолнечное, наверное, лучше
The
будет.
foam will settle, and I will keep adding more until I run out of foam.
Запениваем нафиг ее.
The can must be held vertically, so I have to use the tube from the kit.
Еще раз, пока пузырек не кончится.
I spent a few hours moving the glasses and adding foam. After everything started moving, I started pouring good oil while continuing to move them.
Так, вертикально надо. Так, ладно, трубочку.
Finally, one of them got stuck again, and I had to pull it out again.
Короче, вот здесь надо нам шапку сделать. Залить все валы в хлам. Ну, примерно так. Надеюсь, все стаканы отщелкнутся. Ну и вот, короче, проливаю все и отверткой прогоняю, чтобы все нажималось. Так, все уже разработал гидрики. Но, короче, на этом масле я не рискнул даже мерить компрессию. Купил промывку. Самая дешманская.
After changing the oil and oil filter, I reconnect the compression gauge.
После замены масла выкрутил все свечи. Так, масло промывка.
I put the jerry can under the petrol supply line and start revving the engine.
И в первом.
The sound of the engine has completely changed, and there is compression in all cylinders. The battery is not very fresh, but in the fourth cylinder compression is 7 atmospheres. If the rest is the same, I will put on the valve covers and start the engine.
Слышишь, все нажимаются. Ну, сейчас что она качала с таким дохлым аккумулятором? 7 с чем-то. Вот так вот. Сейчас во всех проверим, если где-то 7 есть, я крышку одеваю и все. Давай.
In the background, you can see how the oil jet pours on the canister. This is the oil supply to the high-pressure fuel pump. Because there is no aluminum cap, it pours to the street. I am satisfied with the compression in all cylinders, and I collect the valve covers and everything else. Now the engine is running on flushing oil. I informed the owner of the car that I need new oil and oil filter. I changed the oil and oil filter once again. The engine runs smoothly and without any strange sounds. The owner of the car is very happy, and I am happy too. Good luck to everyone, and until new videos, subscribe to the channel.